Hey you guys, today I have a 30-minute ab blast for you, and today we're gonna be using the WundaCore as our prop. Okay, so it's a new prop. It's an alternative to your Pilates ring. Okay, so if all you have today is your Pilates ring, go ahead and grab it, it'll work out fine. However, if you haven't tried the WundaCore, this is a pretty cool prop. There's a discount code below. It'll give you 10% off purchase of this product. Okay, so use that code to get 10% off at checkout. And it's a little different. Unlike the Pilates ring, it's not pliable. It's made of carbon fiber, so it's a little bit more firm and sturdy. Makes balance work interesting, but it has a little bit of weight to it too, so it makes things that much spicier. All right? Give it a try. Let's get this workout going. Okay, so today we are using your WundaCore, so grab that. I have a full ab blast for you. So we are going to be on the mat the entire time. No standing in this workout. You're going to be supine on your back for most of it. We are going to hit a little plank at the end, and I've got some nice stretching for you, so stick around for that. That's going to be really nice. But in the meantime, you're going to feel those abdominals burn today. Not always do we feel core work the same way, right? But today you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that endurance strength set in. So I want you to stick with me. I will count you through everything, all right? Because while we're here, we're going to give it all we got, right? Because why else would we be here? That's what it's all about. All right, so grab your WundaCore, and let's do this. You're going to start on your back. Come all the way down. You're going to take your WundaCore the wide way, and you're going to place it around your legs. So you're going to step inside, okay? And the WundaCore is going to be above your ankle, all right? So on the lower part of your calf. Now, not on the bone, above the bone. I want you to hold lateral tension while we work. All right, so you're going to feel the outer line of the leg. Lay all the way down on your back. Okay, now we're going to start with some heel taps. So I'm going to ask you to bring your legs, your arms can be long by your side to start. You're going to bring your legs up into tabletop, okay, and flex your feet. Now this is where, before we do anything else, I want you to intentionally imprint outbound into your WundaCore. So create that lateral tension. You need to make that happen, okay? Flex your feet. Knees are going to stay aligned with big toe, second toe. So you can lift your head, take a look. Yeah, they look good, right? Knees in line with the hips. All right. My low back, we're going to find a neutral spine and pelvis so that under my low back, all I have is a little bit of breathing room, right? There's no rainbow, just a little bit of air. We're going to hold that as well. So hold that neutral pelvis. Your arms are going to travel up and over your chest, palms in. Okay, now, arms aren't going to do anything at all right now. We're going to find that connection from shoulder blade to shoulder blade on the mat and hold that connection as we lower our heels towards the floor. So continue to press outbound in your WundaCore. It's an inhale as you open the front of your seat crease. You're going to start to shake. Maybe your heels tap the ground, maybe not today, and then we pull back up. Now, the only reason your heels would not tap the ground is if a rainbow is starting to form under your low back. All right, that means that the body isn't ready to go that far. It's not ready for that range of motion. Inhale, nothing changes with your low back. Exhale, pull up. Okay, inhale, lower. Exhale, pull up. Very intentional. Last two. Inhale, lower. We're starting with those shakes already. Exhale, pull back. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and hold. Now, we're going to add the arms. So your arms are going to travel up and overhead as you lower, opening the seat crease. This is an inhale. Nothing changes with your low back. Exhale, pull up. So we're making things tougher, right? If moving the arms up and overhead is not working for you today, they don't need to go there, okay? Exhale, pull back. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last 3. Inhale. Notice my biceps never travel past my ears, okay? They stay in front of my ears. I need to keep that low back close to the mat. Last 2. Exhale, pull it up. Last 1. Inhale. And lift. All right. I got one more layer for you. This time, we're going to add a curl to it. So your heels are going to lower, your arms are going to go overhead. Inhale. And now this time when you come up, you're going to exhale and bend your elbows towards your thighs, curling head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, go right back to it. Lower the heels, lengthen the arms overhead. Your head doesn't tap down because now we curl head, neck, and shoulders. Knees come closer to the chest. Let's do it again. Inhale, lower the heels, reach the arms overhead. Try not to let your head tap the floor. And then pull back, curl. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Last 2. You need your inhale as you lengthen. Create that strength. And then exhale all to center. We pull it all to center. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, curl. And come all the way down. Whoa, okay. Feel that, right? Nothing like starting with a bang. Take the WundaCore off. Okay, your feet are on the floor, knees bent. Now, we're going to do some single-sided work. You're going to take your left foot inside one end of the WundaCore. So the ball of your foot, base of the big toe to the base of the pinky toe, connected onto the WundaCore, and your left hand is going to hold the other side. So same side, left arm, left leg. You're going to take your right leg and bring it into tabletop. Flex your foot. Okay. Now, your right arm is going to be up and over your chest. Find the connection from shoulder blade to shoulder blade. This is your start position. All right. Now, we're going to do a little bit of single-sided work on the right. All right. Now, before you move, I want you to find that neutral pelvis again. Tailbone's connected to the floor. Your hip bones are pointing straight up, so feel for those. Little bit of breathing room under your low back. Draw the navel up and in. Okay, relax your shoulders. Right arm is extended, your palm is in. Now here we go. You're going to extend your right leg all the way out and lengthen that right arm overhead. The bicep is just in front of your ear. Your right foot is flexed. You're reaching through your heel. Okay, now you're going to bring your elbow to your knee. On your exhale, curling head, neck, and shoulders, elbow to knee. Okay, you're looking at your inner thighs. And then lengthen back out. Head does not rest. Okay, try to keep your head off the floor. You're working on those neck extensor muscles at the same time. Exhale, curl elbow towards your knee. Okay, you're looking at your inner thigh. You're still holding space between your chin and chest though. And then inhale, extend. Now, you have a little bit of support from the WundaCore, all right, but I don't want you to tug on it for dear life. Right? You're lengthening your left hamstring by holding that left leg up there. Exhale, curl. 4 more. Inhale, lengthen. Full extension of that right leg. Exhale, curl. Last 3. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Last 2. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. We're going to change it up. Last one like this. Reach, exhale, curl. Now, you're going to lengthen all the way out, just like you did. Don't let your head tap down. And now your right fingers are going to reach for your right toes. So it's a kick of that right leg up and a deepening of your ab curl. Lengthen back out. Try not to rest your head. You're almost there. Reach and deepen the curl. 4 more. Inhale, reach and deepen the curl. Last 3. Inhale, lower the leg, lower the arm. Exhale, curl. Now, the lower you bring that leg, the harder it's going to be. I want you to make sure there are no rainbows behind that low back. Lift. Last one. Inhale, exhale, curl, and hold it. And now pulse. Fingers towards your right toes. 8. You're deepening your ab curl. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower all the way down. Don't leave me though, stay right here. We're not done. We're not done. So right arm's gonna stay up and over that chest, that right leg is still long. We are going to lower the right leg and it's going to stay there. The right leg is going to be isometric now. So point your right toes. That's the one outside the WundaCore. Okay? And you're going to lower your right leg so it's like a pair of scissors. Okay? Hold that. Hold that. So you've now got constant tension through the abdominal wall. I want you to make sure that low back stays close to the mat. Okay? Now we're going to do a little twisted ab curl. On your inhale, you're going to take your right arm. You're going to open your right arm out to the right, so a lateral reach. And now as you bring the arm back over the chest, you're going to go cross body with a little twist. Your right shoulder blade is going to pick up off the floor, and you're going to take those right fingers outside the WundaCore. And then come back to start. Rest your head and neck. Open the right arm. Inhale. Exhale, curl and twist. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl and twist. So it's not a long rest right through center. It's an opening. An open up and an exhale, curl. Think about your right ribs going towards your left inner thigh and then open it back up. Exhale, curl and twist. 4 more. Inhale, open. That right leg is isometric. That left leg is strong. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, curl and twist. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale, curl and twist. Last 1. Inhale, you're going to hold this one. Exhale, curl and twist and hold. Now deepen your curl. Deepen your curl. You're pulsing your fingers towards the top of that WundaCore on the outside for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower all the way down. Bend that right knee. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're going to take your WundaCore the skinny way between your ankles. Okay, so you're going to wrap around that WundaCore. All right, it's above the bone of the ankle. It's always above the bone. Okay, so I don't want you to squeeze it. Okay, but now you're going to feel the inner line of the leg a little bit more through this next piece of our abdominal blast. Okay, so your knees are going to start over your hips again. You're in tabletop. Flex your feet for me so we feel the back line of the leg a little bit more length there. Your arms, elbows are going to be bent by your side, 90-degree bend. Okay, you're going to connect your tricep to the floor, and we're going to use the upper body as a little bit of support to start. All right, we're going to do some tick-tocks through the lower half. So I want you to think about isolating your waistline up. Your lower half is going to twist, but your waistline up is not. All right, so your shoulder blades, they need to both stay connected to the floor. We're going to take our knees to the right. All right, so on your inhale, your knees are going to travel to the right. Your left hip is going to pick up, but not your left shoulder blade. Once you start to feel like you're losing connection, bring it back to center. Okay, let's go to the left. Inhale. Right hip picks up, but not our right shoulder blade. And then we bring it back to center. Okay, so less is more here. Okay, inhale to the right. Isolating the twist, waistline down. Exhale, pull it back to start. To the left. Inhale. Exhale, pull it back. Remember, neutral spine and pelvis. Last one to the right. Inhale. Exhale, pull it back. Very intentional, right? We need to focus. Inhale, don't let those shoulder blades lift. Keep that connection through the mid-back. Exhale, pull back. Now I'm going to take away some of your support. You're going to bring both arms up and over the chest, palms in. Okay, same rules apply. You're going to take your knees to the right. Keep the feet flexed. Knees to the right. Don't let that left shoulder blade pick up. Fight for it. And then come back through center. Okay? Knees to the left. The nice thing is that we're keeping alignment through the lower half with the WundaCore where it is. Exhale, pull it back. Good. It's creating a little bit more intentional work to the right. Exhale, pull it back through center to the left. Inhale, keeping the ribs aligned with the hips. Exhale, pull it back. One more to the right. Tick-tock to the right. Exhale, pull it back. Now to the left. and bring it back. And bring your feet all the way to the floor. Ooh. Okay, keep the WundaCore where it is. I'm just gonna fix mine a little bit, but it's gonna be right between your ankles again, above the bone. All right, so you have a more narrow stance. It should be about hips width apart. We're gonna bridge, okay? So arms are long by your side. We're gonna give that low back a little bit of love right now. On your inhale, you're gonna lift your hips, opening the front of your seat crease. That's all you're doing, right? We're not shoving our hip bones for the sky. We're just opening the seat crease, engaging the glute and hamstring. Exhale as you lower. Good. Inhale, open the front of your hips. My knees are still tracking with big toe, second toe, so I'm not letting my knees cave in. That's an easy thing to do with the WundaCore where it is and in its narrow position. Your knees might want to knock in, right? We need to keep them separated, hips width apart. Inhale. Open that up. Exhale, lower the hips. So it's a hinge. Inhale. Give that low back a little bit of love. Exhale, lower. Now let's bring the arms up and over the chest. On your inhale, you're going to take the arms overhead as you lift the hips. Exhale, bring the arms back to chest height, lower the hips. All right, now your biceps are never going to pass those ears. We're going to keep those ribs closed. Good. Exhale, bring it back. 2 more. Inhale, lift. A little bit of love right here before we hit that other side. Okay, and down. Last one. You're going to hold this one lifted. Hold it up there. And now I'm going to ask you to find some intention on the WundaCore. So your knees should never touch here. I want you to imprint. So squeeze in on the WundaCore without the alignment of the knee and the big toe, second toe changing, right? So the knees don't get any closer together. The whole inner line of the leg imprints on the WundaCore, and then we release. Imprint on the WundaCore and release. The whole inner line of the leg from the pelvic floor all the way to the ankle. Imprint and release. 4 more. Imprint and release. Last 3. Imprint and release. Last 2, imprint and release. Last 1, imprint and release and lower your bridge. Okay, grab that WundaCore. It's coming around the right foot this time. Right foot inside, right hand on. Okay, left leg starts in tabletop. Hold it right there, flex that left foot. Okay, left arm is gonna come up and over the chest. This is our start position. Head and neck are down to start, okay? You're gonna lengthen that left leg all the way out and the left arm overhead, and now this is where we find that curl at the same time. You're gonna exhale, curling elbow towards your knee, head, neck, and shoulders lift. I'm looking at my inner thighs. Inhale, lengthen back out. Don't let your head touch the floor. Exhale, curl. Good. Inhale, reach. Remember that low back never creates a rainbow. Okay, we always have just a little bit of breathing room right there. Exhale, curl. 4 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Last 3. Inhale, reach. Remember, this doesn't last forever, right? I'm counting you down. You know exactly where we're going. Last 2. Good. While we're here, let's give it everything. Last one like this. Exhale. And reach. Now stay here. You're going to curl and lift the leg, reaching the fingers towards the toes. Inhale, lower the leg, lower the arm. Exhale, curl. Try not to put the head down. Inhale, just slightly releasing the ab curl. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. 3. And lower. Last 2. Curl. And lower. Last 1, curl and hold. And deepen that ab curl. Pulse your fingers towards your left toes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower it down. Ooh, don't leave me though. Stay right here. Okay, now your left leg, I'm trying to think. Yes, okay, left leg's gonna lower. So this time we're gonna point our left toes. So we're lengthening the front line of the leg. And we're gonna lower that left leg So we're like a pair of scissors now. Okay, now remember, the lower the leg, the harder it is to maintain control and keep the neutral spine and pelvis, right? So let's think about that and listen to your body. Left arm is still over the chest. We're gonna open the left arm, lateral reach. Okay, and now we're gonna curl with a twist. So you're gonna take that left arm across body and twist, lifting your head, neck, and left shoulder blade, taking your fingers outside the WundaCore, and then back through center, head down, open the arm. Exhale, curl and twist. Inhale, open and release. Exhale, curl and twist. Inhale, open and release. Now think about your left ribs traveling towards your right inner thigh. Good, that cross body connection. 4 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, release. Strong legs, right? One is flexed, one is pointed. Twist. Inhale, release. Last two. Exhale, curl and twist. Inhale, open. Last one, you're gonna hold this one. Curl and twist it, and now pulse. Pulse those fingers a little closer towards the top of the WundaCore, deepening your curl. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release through center. Oh, okay, you guys, we're gonna flip over. It's time for your last and final sequence before we stretch. So flip on over. This is your only prone position in this workout anyway. We're gonna place the WundaCore around the legs again. So stepping inside above the ankle with the WundaCore. We're gonna hold that lateral tension again. So finding a plank, your hands are gonna come down. I want you to spread all 10 fingers out nice and wide, okay? Now, you're gonna bring the knees up off the floor and step back with your toes so you are in a nice long line holding a plank. I want you to think about lateral tension. So you're imprinting outbound into the WundaCore so you feel the sides of the legs light up and all the way up through the transverse abdominal, right? Okay, so really think about that. It's whole body. Whole body. Shoulder blades are down and around the ribs. Collarbone is wide. We're going to reach our sitting bones up and back. So we're going to find a pike. Keep the toes, the balls of the feet connected to the floor. You're going to inhale as you reach your sitting bones up and back, broadening at the glute. Allow your ears to come right between your bicep. Hold. Now reach your heels for the floor. Feel a nice stretch through the back line of the leg. Hold that. Lift your heels and come forward to plank. Hold. And now you're going to press back, bending your knees, pressing back into your hips. So you're broadening at the glute again. Your knees are about 2 inches off the floor, and I'm reaching my shoulders away from my wrists, right, in this pounce position. And then we're going to inhale as we come forward. Let's do it all again. Reach your sitting bones up and back. You're going to find that pike. Reach, hold. Reach your heels for the floor. Feel the nice stretch all the way through the back line of the leg. Good. Lift your heels, come forward to plank. Inhale. Good. Now, press into pounce. Bend your knees 2 inches off the floor. I'm going to add another little surprise on here. You're broadening at the glute. Good. Come forward to plank. Give me a push-up. Okay, it can be a 1-inch push-up, or it can be all the way down. Elbows go wide. Inhale, press. Let's do it again. Pike those sitting bones up and back. Pike. Reach your heels for the floor. Feel that length. Good. Lift your heels. Come forward to plank. Press back into your hips. Knees stay low to the ground. We keep the alignment of knee with big toe, second toe, right? That doesn't change. No matter what position we're in, we're holding lateral tension. Come forward. Elbows go wide as we find a push-up. Inhale, press. Remember, a push-up is a moving plank. Nice and strong. It doesn't need to be all the way down. If you want to omit the push-up, you can. Okay, you're in a pike. Reach your heels for the floor. Good. Lift your heels. Come forward to plank. Press back into your hips, broadening at the glute. Knees still tracking. They're low to the floor. I'm looking at my knees, right? My neck is in line with my spine. Come forward to plank. Give me a push-up. Inhale, press. You have one more. Pike those sitting bones up and back. Reach. Heels towards the floor. Good, lift your heels, come forward to plank, sit back into your hips, lengthening out of the waistline as you take your shoulders away from your wrists. Inhale, forward to plank. Give me that last and final push-up. Elbows bend wide. Hold lateral tension in the WundaCore. Press and come all the way down to your elbows. All right, last and final thing. Surprise, last thing. Onto your elbows. You're in a forearm plank. Stay right here. I want you to create more tension in the WundaCore. All right, so through the lateral line of the leg. Also, I want you to think about separating the floor between your forearms so that you feel your back light up, right? Belly button pulls up and in. Hold it here. You've got tension all the way through the entire body, head to toe. For 6, for 5, last 4, and 3, last 2, and knees down. Woo! Sit back into your hips, relax your toes. Sit back into child's pose, even with that WundaCore on. It's okay. Just relax right here. Give me 2 big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale all that air out. Ribs. Inhaling flat. Those ribs laterally. Outbound. Exhale all that air out. Very nice. Good. Come on up. Let's take that WundaCore off. I'm going to give you a little tiny stretch, okay? Come onto your back. This should feel pretty nice after what we just did. Come all the way down. Okay, now you're going to take your WundaCore and you're going to place it on the left side of your body. Okay, you're on your back on the left side, the long way. Now, you're going to turn to your left. Okay, so we're going to be on our left side. Your right leg is going to bend in front of your hip. And you're going to place the right inner thigh right on the indent of the WundaCore. All right, now after all the abdominal work we just did, this should feel really nice to kind of get everything stretched out again. Your left arm is going to elongate right off the shoulder, and your right arm is going to come on top of the left arm. So you've got a little dart happening with your arms. Okay, and now you can relax your head, neck, and shoulder. I know it's not super easy to lay your head down in this position, but try to relax your neck as much as possible. Okay, your left leg is still long off the hip. You're going to keep the connection of your inner thigh on the WundaCore as you open up. So we're going to isolate the twist now to the upper half. You're going to open your right arm to the right, and you're going to look at the ceiling, but I don't want you to lose connection of your inner thigh on the WundaCore. So this is that open book stretch, okay, utilizing the prop so that we have to find a little more control. Don't hold your breath. Breathe normally. You're here for 4. Last 3. My right arm can't reach the floor, at least not for my body. Last 2. Good. And then come all the way back to start. Let's flip to the other side. Take that WundaCore out. Come back onto your back. Take the WundaCore to your right side. You're going to roll to your right, place your left inner thigh on top of that indent. Make sure the knee is directly in front of the hip, so find that alignment. Arms form that nice dart. You're on your right shoulder. You're going to take that left arm now without losing connection of your inner thigh to the WundaCore. You're going to open up to the left and feel that rotation through the transverse abdominal muscles. Should feel really nice. Hold it there. But we are maintaining some control and stability with that prop. Good. Hold it there. And breathe normally for 4. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Roll back onto your right side. And then come all the way up for me. Last and final stretch. You're going to sit in mermaid. Okay. Left leg in front. Right leg in back. You're going to take the WundaCore onto your left side. So the same leg that's in front on that side, left side. Okay, your left arm is going to be off the shoulder, straight off the shoulder, but you can be slightly in front of the shoulder just to protect that. Your left hand is going to be right on that indent. Okay, now from here, your right arm is going to come out into a T. I want you to sit as tall as possible, sternum over pubic bone. You are on top of your left sitting bone. Okay, from here, you're going to rotate to the left. So on your inhale, we're going to rotate to the left. Right arm is going to travel across the body, and you're going to place your right hand on top of your left hand. All right, so you're going to find that little bit of reach out of the right hip. I want you to think about pressing your right inner thigh into the mat, okay, as you press into the WundaCore at the same time with both palms. Hold and breathe for 4, last 3, last 2. Good. Come back through center. Let's switch. Right leg in front, left leg in back. Take the WundaCore onto the right side. Right hand on top, slightly in front of the shoulder. Okay, left arm is out in a T. Let's do the same thing. It's an inhale to rotate. Inhale. Take that left arm cross body. As you exhale, place that left hand on top of the right. You're reaching out of your left hip. Think about pressing your left inner thigh into the mat as you press into the WundaCore. And hold and breathe for 4. Good. Last 3. Last 2. Come all the way back through center. Sit crisscross for me. You are all done. Well done. That was quite an abdominal workout right there. You got a little bit of everything. Cross body, centered work, supine, prone, and then a little stretch. That's not too bad, right? So thank you so much. I will see you again with another WundaCore workout, all right? Until then, keep practicing, all right? I'll see you soon.